Good almost afternoon, New London. I'm Delissa Scott.
And I'm Allison Farley. We have a packed episode for you today with a look into Mrs. Denny's science classes, a little sneak peek at the band and choir concerts, and a look into the new staff wellness program, all coming to you right after this.
Hey, it's me, Ken, and I'm just here dishing out some quotes for you, because that's what I'm about. Have you ever wondered about the perception of colors? Like, the way you see a color may not be the same as someone else, the same color as someone else sees, you know? Like, we both agree that this is blue, but maybe this is a shade of the color that only you and I see, but we both agree that it's blue. You know what I'm saying? Like, your blue could be my red, and my red could be your blue, or my red could be your green. You know, like, maybe your purple is not my purple, but my purple is your purple. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are so many varying combinations of colors that we see that other people might not see. And you know, that just blows my mind.
Holmes to the office, please. Gavin Holmes to the office.
But anyway, you know, that just blows my mind. And some of you might think, well, where did this come from? I've been thinking about it for years because it's the most interesting thing ever. Your purple is not my purple, but my purple may be the same as his purple or her purple or everyone else's purple but you. Well, that was me, Ken, just being as quotable as I possibly can be, here on the one and only KTTV, Tiger Television. That hasn't been open the entire time, and this has been off. See ya.
Miss Denny is one of our science teachers here at New London High School. Her classes may be more enjoyed by some than others, but everyone should take a liking to Justin's feature on what's happening in her classroom.
This is Justin Carter giving you an inside look at Mrs. Denny's engineering class. Mrs. Denny's Principles of Engineering class isn't like a normal class. They get to make cool creations, kind of like this hydrogen fuel cell car.
Basically, we had to build these cars that were over 15 centimeters long, and they were powered by hydrogen fuel cells, and we just basically tried to make them as efficient as possible.
So essentially, we have this would be our hydrogen fuel cell. This is where the power comes from, and then you wire it up, and then the energy comes from the hydrogen fuel cells, but these are obviously batteries. It goes through the breadboard, goes into this motor back here, which drives this gear, which drives this gear, which drives this axle, and then there's obviously wheels on this axle, and then this sprocket gets driven by the motor, and then both axles move.
We use these hydrogen fuel cells. They take water and they split them into oxygen and hydrogen and then recombine them to make electricity. That's what powers the cars.
If this looks fun to you, make sure to sign up for this class for next year. This is Justin Carter signing off for KTTV.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Speaking of fun, who doesn't love music? The band and choir students have spent a lot of time preparing for their upcoming concerts. KENDALL HEMPEN got an inside look.
This is KENDALL HEMPEN, giving you an inside look on all things music.
We have 4 seasons in band, and to get a concert ready, we have to pick the music that fits the season, and we have to pick music that the community hasn't heard for quite a while, and also music that the students haven't played.
My name is Michael O'Connor, and I play trumpet. The most important part of the concert band would most definitely be having the right music. Other than that, make sure that we practice it well.
Picking music for the all bands holiday concert is the most difficult thing, is picking music that the students haven't played before. We have a huge library of music, but our holiday music is limited, so to find music that the high school kids haven't played is extremely difficult. We also have to pick music that fits the selection of the band. Some years we have strong trumpets, some years we have strong saxophones. It all depends.
My favorite part of the holiday concert would be the way that Mr. A dresses up every year. He likes to try and make himself look like he's into it.
I think the biggest challenge to putting a concert together is getting everybody on the same page. We start really early. For the Christmas concert, for example, we started probably before Halloween working on some of the things because kids are involved in so many things, and even though I see them every day in class, even that 43-minute class period by the time we get going, it takes a lot of rehearsal and a lot of work, and then I don't really get the opportunity to spend a lot of time outside of class, so we really have to focus and learn the music and then get on the stage and figure out all the logistics, so that's what it takes.
My name's Keontae Luckett, and I sing bass, tenor, that kind of mix it up a little bit. My favorite part about choir is probably singing, being able to sing and singing with my friends. My favorite part about the holiday concert is probably singing all the Christmas songs and having that joy feeling.
Well, actually, I asked some of the students to give suggestions, and so I usually try to select a couple of pieces that the kids want to do, and then I do a lot of listening to different music. I look at music that we've done in the past and try not to repeat too often. I listen to different things or things I've heard on the radio or heard other choirs do, and try to pick things that I know that the students are going to want to sing and that the audience is going to want to hear.
My name's Bailey Reed, and I sing the alto part and I play the bass clarinet. My favorite part about band and choir is being able to perform with my friends. Balancing both band and choir isn't difficult. All I have to do is give my full attention when I'm in each class.
Don't forget to check out the band and choir and their upcoming holiday concerts. This has been Kendall Hempen reporting for Tiger Television.
As both a band and choir member, I already know how tough it is to prepare, but I'm glad others can see that too. What do you think?
I think it'll be great.
Speaking of great opportunities, the annual Holly Jolly Follies is soon to be here. Mrs. Campbell has more.
Hey everyone! So the holidays are upon us, and that means we're looking forward to our festive, fun day activities on December 21st. For the high school, our morning will look very similar to what it's been in the past, although we'll have some new and exciting class offerings for you. Look for sign-ups in the coming weeks. In the afternoon, we'll kick off with our annual Ugly Christmas Sweater Parade and get those duds washed up and ready to show off. After that, we will enjoy the second annual Holly Jolly Follies, where students can entertain and amuse all of us with their talents and skits. Be sure to check your email right away to get signed up for the Follies no later than next Friday, December 9th. Also, Candygrams are coming soon too. Candygram sales will start on the 12th of December and will be handed out on the festive fun day.
I'm really looking forward to it. Tonight at 4:30, there's a JV boys and varsity boys and girls basketball game at Van Buren. On Saturday at 10 a.m., there is a varsity wrestling tournament here. There is also a high school bowling at Mount Pleasant at 1. Following that on Sunday at 2, the 6 through 12 local concert is taking place in the auditorium. On Monday at 4:30, we are hosting 7th and 8th grade wrestling. On Monday at 6, there's a JV boys and girls basketball game at Cardinal.
Next, on Tuesday, we will be hosting a varsity boys and girls basketball game versus Waco. Then on Thursday, there's a 7th and 8th grade girls basketball game versus Notre Dame here. In addition, high school wrestling is taking place at Winfield Mount Union. Lastly, the 3rd through 5th graders are having their annual holiday concert in the middle and high school auditorium. That ends this week's episode. We'll see you next time on Tiger Television.